This drop spot here already has 6 players landing here, and this is not going to be a freebie. Whoever gets the gun first is going to win the engagement, and yes, Gamer finds himself the first elimination of the grand finals day.
It's the blast from the past, and what a big blast does the pump shotgun have. It is all of a sudden Gamer has his opportunity to capitalize with the big damage on it, and now we have a classic standoff and a nice hit right there, and that was quite impressive because he had to hit that shot, cut it across from him there, Monster.
That's right, great control here as well. He's gonna do the cone onto the enemy, and look, he just had that player boxed up. There was nowhere he was gonna be able to run to, and 2 eliminations.
Yeah, we pit more on Arkham in a bit because a battle is going off here in the castle, and we saw this at DreamHack last time. There's something about this castle that we're always seeing early engagements here, Monster, and Beck is in the fight of his life, and down goes Beck as Not Blade TV picks up the elim.
This is a strategy we've seen done multiple times. Curix baiting the drop that's underneath here, but I don't think he's gonna get away for free. No, Deadshot knows better. He had this player on the run here. Even if you leave behind the heels, you're gonna be in for something treaty here, and yes, Deadshot's gonna find the shot that he needs, and it's gonna wrap up Curix really quickly. But hey, it is what it is, man. You can't expect the Deadshot, or can't escape him at this moment. Honestly, impressive to watch climb tournament after tournament, finding his success. This has been his drop spot, Craggy Cliffs. It's only gotten better with the Quinjet addition, but it's also now with the changes to Stark Industry become more of a dangerous area, right? The way the elevation works around him works against his drop spot, but it doesn't matter. You can see he knows this place like the back of his hand, finding himself the elims right here. You don't want to challenge him here at the Craggy Cliffs. He's too good. This is reminiscent of the EU pacing. We're talking fights going off left and right. Speaking about that, just look at the aggression. Dejan sends the vehicle through the builds of Eclipse here, trying to see if he can get away with some free tags. Eclipse responds with a boogie bomb. That gives away his hand here. So how is this going to play out? Dejan knows better now and walks through Eclipse. And on the other side, we're getting replays of action popping off left and right. That was a battle from Jay over at the retail row as well.
Jay taking out Slacks, but Dejan though with a truck play. Do you understand what I'm saying, Monster? With the truck play, he literally full send that truck right in there, and I can't imagine Eclipse predicted a truck being sent this way in his box. No way, no how. But now Macon has someone outside of his box trying to navigate this situation, as he is now on the back foot, trying his best to extend, able to hit really hard to send this person back, and it was not enough. As Elige sends Macon right out of this lobby, and Elige continuing the momentum of the semifinals, going very strong today, picking up his first elim in game 1. Has to deal with SMG in a box, and I think he's a little timid, Monster, because that boogie, you said so yourself, it kind of just puts that red flag, and all of a sudden you have to be mindful of getting hit by one of those bad boys once again.
And we saw Chad had one as well. He threw one right at SMG and it missed, but SMG's not playing around here. It looks like he doesn't care if you have potential boogies. He's trying to crank or out crank you. And yes, look, looks for the double control, jumps into the box, and now just like that, he's trying to full send this fight here. Yes, he's got this player fully down, but he's down too now as he gets shot in the back here, Sancho.
I have to wonder is who is shooting at this fight? It is an energy rifle. Could it be one of the Stark robots? Remember, you could hack right into it, but Dusky does clean up this elimination nice and easy.
I think he's looking for the potential crash pad in. No, instead, he's just going to hang out here. Keeping his close eye, though, on the enemy. Scrims is getting closer to him. Okay, so he wants a piece of it. He's going to get it. Arkham responds. Big shot. Well played. Now, that's a massive refresher. On to Stiffs here.
There's some opportunities to come back, opportunities to get back into your drop spot, but everything matters and every moment matters, every butterfly effect, and that is what Luca is doing, taking advantage of making sure he's getting that chip damage, getting that green light, and gets the ultimate green light, getting that nice charge shotgun shot. Another 5 points for Luca.
That's right. Players are scrambling to get up to this safe zone. Look at this replay here on the bottom left, though. Check it out. 50 cal Baka, your player who's on the screen highlighted right now. He's going to take that vehicle, and he's going to find his mark on someone inside the base.
Wow.
Yes, he completely crushes them. Not only that, big name still alive. Landjock, Elige, and many others still setting up base just outside of this location here. These are all players coming in from different portions of the map, now stacked on top of one another. I see LG's Jamper down there as well. So this is your end game. This is the lead up to your end game. Look, talking about Landjock, he's gonna light up the feed there. Extra's Mighty in the game as well, but oh my gosh, as we hop over, Bombs here with the big pump shot or the charge shot there onto an enemy below him. I'm not sure how that all unfolded, but that's a big frag for him now to get him back in the game.
Bombs is doing well. A lot of people jockeying for a position. This is game one. It's so important right now to have a strong holding into the tournament. It could bolt you in, propel your way into that top 10, top 20, and then you're in striking distance for that lion's share of the $250,000. And we're taking a look now. All the mobility is being played out. Not just yet. Everyone's at a hold. Essentially, wow, the circle reveals itself, the half in and half out. And it is favoring the congestion side here, Monster. So everybody that was chilling on the dead side, on that north side, now have max pull. But Arkham right now, sitting pretty nicely, doesn't have a very crazy rotation to make, but he is looking for a fight and looking for a refresh.
Arkham, one of the most exciting players. You're seeing it happen right here. He is just not afraid to fight. He's not afraid to battle. He will be passive in that early game to get himself towards these mid games, but his prowess, his aggression here to find frags, he's just too good, and he does it again right here. Maximum situation for him to be in is that he's now with all mobility, right? He's got everything he needs. He's popping his big pot here. He's going to keep him in the game, but it's basically a free rotate for him now because he just got granted all the material that he needed and a little bit more, right? The extra bouncer too. So now he's hanging out in the game, literally where he wants to be.
Arkham's one of those players that's very efficient with this mat as well. Someone like a Stretch, he kind of just holds on to his mats as long as possible, has the opportunity to look for those impact refreshes that he always seems to find, just knows his way around. And right now he's looking for more opportunities to strike. 2 elims sitting at 15 points, the crowd favorite, the caster favorite, the desk pick from Bala. So that's someone that it's going to keep an eyes on. That's something you have to keep eyes on when you're in the North American West region. Taking a look on the top side, we got someone from NorCal holding it down and seeing the overall story of the map here. It's all spread apart right down the middle. You got some people going for height here, Monster. Of course, at the low, you have Chris rotating. Scented still right up on his feet. Reet is still up on his feet. Who Fishy is still up, rocking it, looking for more points, looking for more placement points, of course, because right now they're about to go popping off at this moment.
That's right. I'm seeing nothing but big names here. Everyone poising up, getting ready as this half and half out's already gone. Now it's time to get into our first full moving. It's zone number 6. Everyone's cutting across now. It's time to get going here. Notebook, though, doesn't have any mobility. He's doing a raw rotate. Every time it seems like he's about to get a free crash pad, it just gets shut down. Another enemy's there to greet him, but hold up. This time it's going to lead to a frag, and yes, the perfect situation to happen. That guy threw down the shockwave for him, and it gets him in another position to follow up and find a second elim now. Looking back at the zone, perfect for the Notebook here, who didn't have much coming in. And I mean, these are great frags, Sancho, but he doesn't now have the opportunity to pick up the loot. So yes, he's gaining points, but he's not really getting the impact elimination because he's not getting the refreshers, right? He's not able to pick up the material, the rewards for the elims.
Notebook exactly knows what he wants, and he's looking at his ammo count. It's really low, but he doesn't matter. He gets the refresh that he was looking for, Monster. Now with all the tools to get himself up to a nice positioning, a nice layer switch. You got 200 ammo in the medium. You got so many shotgun shells in the blue pump. He was able to catch him at the right exact moment. 41 points, looking really strong here, trying to get his way up. And every time the zone goes back through all builds, Monster. So that's going to benefit someone like Notebook, who's looking for someone who's a weak sauce. And this is someone that is weak sauce. Another 5 point. It doesn't matter. You put me on fire. Notebook is continuing to burn the rest of the lobby here on the low.
That's right, 4 eliminations. Make that 5 now. If he hops into someone else's box, he's still going here. And things are just cooking up for the kid right now as he has the maximum refresher. And no, he gets taken out on the edge of the storm. So we're going to hop over to the other side here. It's Arkham, who's still alive right now. 4 elims as well, finding himself in this end game in such a dominant position, but now only has 50 materials. This is it. He's going to need himself a big frag here. There's still multiple enemies all around him, above him, and behind him now. And now he has to cross through old enemy builds here just to get back to the new zone.
Looking at Trippy at height. Trippy's sitting really nice, but Arkham picks up another elimination. He does get a couple of mats from that, but that will be his 5th. The NA West King is here to say, and he is trying to put everybody into the no halves. And right now, he's doing really well. And now Hoop Fishy is going to be someone that's going to be right out. Elise from the NA East Invasion. So now it's up to Arkham to hold it down for the West boys. Trippy on height. Elise is still up. Hoop Fishy. Dubs is still in this fight. Champer and Quinn gets taken out by Arkham. Number 6 monster. Number 6 is happening. Can Arkham drop double digits here in game 1?
He needs to, because right now there's so many free points down, so many players lit up weak here. Great use of the fire trap there as well when Jamper goes down. This is the West invasion here. He's trying to hold back the walls here, holding back the fences from all the East boys stepping into his territory. He's showing you guys why he is one of the best on his land here, his region now. But hold up, it's not over yet. 7 eliminations for him. On high ground, you have Who Fishy somehow making his way to the end game, somehow holding his high ground here too. You still have Wavy Jacob, someone we haven't even seen too much of, but alive somewhere in the mix as well. What's it gonna be though as Arkham jumps down? It's a mash fest. So many people, and yes, he finds 2 more. He steals away more Elins here, Sancho.
Arkham with the 2-piece on the low ground now only has Who Fishy to stop his unbelievable run. Number 10, Elims is right here for a factor. Who Fishy rocking the silver surfboard has the ability to hold height, but now can he get it away from Arkham? Arkham is now on the prowl. Arkham is cranking up the height. Who Fishy is doing his best to get away from the monster of this lobby, and that is Arkham. Now it's up to Who Fishy to slow this down. Arkham going into the storms and trying to find an opportunity to get it. He does get attacked, but his HP is really low. And Who Fishy gets out Arkham, but Monster, what an unbelievable run from the king of NA West.
An important part right now. I know everyone always likes to say, well, this is the grand finals. I want to be passive. You got to make sure that you get those placement points. But Arkham is showing that it's all about the eliminations.
Absolutely. I mean, just to put that in more perspective here, Arkham had 9, and that was 3 more than the next closest pair, which was Who Fishy and Trippy, both tied for 6 elims.